Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a workout specifically made for bands. So if you're working with any injuries, please make sure you work at your own pace, especially with those knees. I want you to be extra careful. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to start with my band around my thighs, and I have my chair here as a bar today. So I want you to come up to a bar, and this is really just to keep our posture in check. So I want your chest to be nice and proud, collarbones nice and wide, shoulder blades coming together and down the spine. Ribs to pelvis, pelvis to ribs, so you're bracing that core. I want you to root down through the left foot, step back with the right leg, bend your left knee coming into a lunge. Bring it back to center, core is tight. Exhale, push back to the other side. And I want you to be pushing back through that opposite heel. Inhale to center, exhale, push back. So I want that resistance band to be giving you a little bit of resistance. So it's just increasing that cardiovascular health and increasing those muscles that you need, especially those glutes, quads, hamstrings. We've got 2 more on each side. Check in with that core. Are you still nice and tight? Bracing yourself. Last set on each side. Last time here. I want you to step back with the right foot and hold. Bend that back knee and let's start to pulse it out here. Again, check in with that posture. Chest is nice and open, collarbones wide, shoulders back and down. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I want you to rotate that right arm open, coming into a wide-legged squat. Bring it down low, knees pointing the same direction as the toes. Then bring it back into that lunge. Push back into that wide-legged squat, and then back into that lunge. Nice work. Keep that breath going, lifting that back heel as you come into your lunge. We've got 2 more. Last time. Nice work. Lift that back heel coming into that lunge. Pulse it out here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back to the front. Again, core is nice and engaged. Step back with the left leg now, coming back into that lunge. Hold it here, keeping that back knee bent. Let's open up to that wide-legged squat, bend it down, and then back into that lunge. Back heel lifts. Open up, wide-legged squat, back into that lunge. Back heel lifts. 4, find that breath. 3, we've got 2, keep that chest open. Last time here. Beautiful, lift that back heel and let's pulse it out here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself back through to center. Give it a little shake out. Now I want you to come in with your feet hip distance apart. Again, stretchy band is still on those thighs. I want you to bring your hips down nice and low, and we are long ways on the mat here in this little squat. Now I'm going to do a little walk here, shifting our weight over to the right, all the way to the right side of our mat, and then back to the left. Keep your steps nice and small, and keep that band nice and taut. You've got it here. Let's do 1 more round. Back we go. Keep it down nice and low and let's pulse it out here. Keep that chest open. Great job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, hands reach back behind you. Bring it down low again. Reach up, bring it down. 4, 3, squeeze the glutes as you come up. 2, last time. Beautiful, bring yourself back up, face your bar once again. Now I want you to take a little step back, keep that core nice and engaged. I want you to lift your heels and bend your knees. Now hinge at the hips so we can place one forearm on top of another, and then we're gonna let our head and neck relax down. So step back as much as you need to let your upper body be nice and long. So your chest will be heavy, but your abdominals are engaged and tight. I want you to bend your right knee, so we have about a 90-degree angle in your knee. Then as you exhale, push out to the right. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale to the right. Now we call this the fire hydrant. So if you imagine that you are a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, That's the momentum I want you to have here. But this is a nice controlled movement, and we're not using a swinging action. We're keeping it so slow and so engaged. We've got 2 more until we pulse. Last time, I want you to lift and hold and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself back through the center. Both feet come down. Straighten the legs. Bring yourself back up. Give it a little shake out. Notice if those legs are nice and warm. Then let's get back into it. Hinge at the hips, lead to the chest. Forearm on forearm. Forehead comes down. Lifting the heels, bend the knees. And then we're going to lift that left foot, 90-degree angle in the knee. Bring it out to the left. Inhale in, exhale out. Let your neck relax. No tension in your shoulders. 4 till we pulse. Navel in. 2. Last time. I want you to lift and hold. Let's pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back through the center. Both feet down. Straighten the legs. Bring yourself all the way upright. Give it a little shake out. Woo. Now let's hinge at the hips once again. Lead with the chest. Forearm on forearm. On the bar. Then let your head and neck relax down. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Engage the abdominals. 90-degree angle in that right knee, so that right foot is lifting. As you exhale, your right toe is shooting up towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees in line. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last time, lift and hold. Flex your foot now so the toes point towards the shin. Let's pulse it out. Head and neck are relaxing. Navel is in. 4, 3, 2. One more round here. Go 8, 7. Feel those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down. Straighten the legs. Heels relax. Bring yourself upright. Give yourself a little shake out. Let's do the other side. Hinge at the hips. Forearm on forearm. Forehead comes down. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Root down to the right ball of the foot. Left knee is at a 90-degree angle. Let's lift it up. Toe is shooting up towards the sky. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, let's lift. And I want you to imagine that you've got a ball between your thigh and your knee, your calf, so the angle of your knee does not move at all. We got 4 till we pulse. 3, 2, last time. Lift and hold. Flex that foot so it's nice and engaged. Let's pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Navel in. 3, 2. One more round. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Give it a little shake out and bring yourself upright. Nice work. So I want you to have one hand on the bar, one hand on your hip. Now that hand is on your hip to think about becoming longer, becoming taller. Heels come to touch, toes apart. Let's lift your heels, glue your heels to touch once again. They're magnets, they cannot leave each other. Bend your knees, make sure those knees point in the same direction as the toes. Quite often your knees will try to cave in, but your feet will be externally rotated still. I want the knees pointing in the same direction. And we're just gonna pulse it out here. While we're pulsing, keep that chest nice and lifted and open. Shoulder blades drawing together and down. Keep your posture proud. We've got 4, 3, 2. Keep it low. Flare out to the side. 7, 6, 5. Feel those glute meats. 2 and hold. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Flare out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open. One more round. 7, 6, 5. Smile through it. 3, 2. Hold low. Flare out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And hold because as you can because you're strong. 4, 3, 2. Zip it all the way up to the top. Relax those heels down. Give it a little shake out here. We're going to do that same thing again. So let's lift your heels, glue your heels together to touch, then bend the knees. So this time, we're going to run to pretend that there's a car door that we're going to shut here. So I'm going to push it to the left, then push it to the right. Push, sway those hips. Sway it like you're saucy. Keep those knees pointing in the same direction as the toes. Keep your abdominals nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, one more round. Go 8, 7, 6. Keep it low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip up those thighs, then relax the heels back down. Give it a little shake out here. Woo. I want you to come into that squat once again. We're just going to walk back and forth. To the side, side, all the way to the right, then to the left. Keep those knees pointing in the same direction as the toes. Keep yourself nice and safe. Keep those abdominals engaged. We've got it. Great job. Come back. Nice work. Coming back all the way up. I want you to bring your hand back onto your hip. Heels glue together to touch. Lift those heels. Heels again. Come back together. Bend the knees. Come back into that plie. Chest is nice and open. Now I want you to see if you can keep your heels lifted, but if it's not comfortable, place those heels down. Just be extra cautious of the knees. Coming into your curtsy plie. So I want that left leg to come back to the right into that lunge. Then heels connect. And back. Heels connect. And plie. Back. And back. Nice work. 3. And 2. Weight is evenly distributed. Last time, hold it back. So both heels are lifted here. Your both knees are bent. Knees pointing in the same direction as the toes. Pulse it out here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels come back together to touch. Lift the heels. Zip up those thighs. Heels relax back down. Let's do the other side here. So I want that one hand on your bar. Bend the knees. Lift those heels. Step back into that plie, curtsy lunge, and then back into your plie. Curtsy lunge and plie. Keep that chest lifted. You've got it. Again, if those heels lifted is bothering you, place those heels back down. 3 and 2. Last time here. Hold it back into that curtsy, and let's pulse it out here. Chest is lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels to connect. Zip those thighs up. Heels come back down. Give it a little shake out here. I want you to make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, relax down into a forward fold. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to a down dog. Remember, we have the thighs with the band on them, so make sure you're being extra cautious. I want you to relax the knees down, so your knees come underneath of the hips, hands underneath of the shoulders. I want you to bend that left knee still at the same angle. Lift your left toe so it's coming up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring it back down. Then exhale out to the left side. So we're coming in between a straight up to the ceiling and then a fire hydrant. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. To the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last set here. Slight bend in the elbows. Neck is long. Bring it back through to center. Let's do this on the other side. So now we're shifting our weight to the left side in the knees. Make sure your knees are comfortable. Any discomfort, roll up that mat. Same angle in the knee. Right toe lifts up towards the sky. Back through to center, then out to the right. So it's again straight up, center, then fire hydrant, then center. lift and lower, side, then lower. Again, elbows keeping that slight micro bend in it, pushing through your fingers, be light through your palms. If your wrists bother you, fists are great options here. Fire hydrant, center, lift and center. 2 more here. Last time. And fire hydrant, bring yourself back through the center. Give it a little shake out. Sweep the feet out in front of you. Make sure you have enough room to roll down, and you're not going to hit your chair. Roll down. So again, that stretchy band is still on our thighs. Hands come onto the mat, palms facing down, chest is rolled open. Curl the tailbone under, let's lift your hips up towards the sky. So now I want you to spread those toes a little bit wider, lift your heels, and then push those thighs out. So your thighs are pushing into that band. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, and then bring yourself slowly back down. Nice work, let's do that again. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Lift those heels like you're wearing 6-inch heels on a Saturday night. Then push the thighs out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open here. Pulse open. 8, 7. Squeeze those glutes. Lift. Push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the spine back down, imprint the low back, and neutral curve. Place those heels back down if you chose to lift. We're going to do another bridge here. Curl the tailbone under, lift the hips up towards the sky. Extend the left leg out as long as it feels available to you, keeping those hips nice and level. Now, if you don't feel comfortable here, if there's too much pressure on that right knee, or if one of your hips is torquing, I want you to come into the last option that I offered you. If you'd like more, as you exhale, draw that left knee in towards the stomach. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Weight is on the shoulders. Head and neck are relaxed. 4. Shh. 3. Shh. 2. Shh. Last time. Nice work. Both feet come back down. Before the other side, let's roll the spine down. Imprint the low back, neutral curve. Let's do that again. Curl the tailbone under, lift the hips, squeeze that back side. That's important. Squeeze those glutes here. Right leg is extending out long. Again, either stand here, or as you exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Keep your hips nice and level with one another. We've got 4. Shh. Hips lifted. 3, 2. Last time. Both feet come back down. Roll the spine down. Imprint the low back. Neutral curve. Give yourself a little sway out from side to side. Be proud of yourself here. Let's get into that core a little bit. Lift your legs all the way up to the sky. Now I want you to imprint the low back so the spine is pressing down. Heels together, toes apart. As you inhale, open those legs, pushing the thighs into the band. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Shh. Inhale, close. Keep that imprint pressing down here. Keep your bracing your core. 4. Shh. 3. Shh. 2. Shh. Last time, push it out to the side and hold and pulse out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crisscross here. Right over left, left over right, right over left. Open those thighs. Left over right, right over left, left over right. Open those thighs. Right, left, right, and open. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, open. Shh, shh, shh. Now, for more of a challenge for your abs, keep that imprint But I want you to start to lower those legs down so that we can feel that core being really braced. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 3, and 2. Last time. Open those thighs, bring the knees back together, and hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock gently from side to side. Place those feet back down onto the floor. I want you to curl that tailbone under, imprint that low back onto the mat. Press the spine down, brace the core. Ribs to pelvis, pelvis to ribs. I want you to bring your hands back behind your head and neck, elbows wide, lift the chest. Keep that core bracing though. Make sure your neck is not straining and those elbows are drawing out and not up towards the ceiling. More of a challenge, let's lift your feet so that they're level with your knees, knees level with your hips. Now as you exhale, left armpit comes towards the right knee and that left leg is extending out. Inhale back through to center, push through the band, exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel the resistance from the band here. You've got it. Any discomfort in that neck, I want you to ease out. If your hip flexors are taking over, I want you to step it back a couple notches. Either just do the lower body or just do the upper body. You're still working your core. Nice work. 2 more on each side. Last set on each side. You've got it. And then bring those knees in towards the chest. Head and neck relax back down. Rock gently from side to side. Now I want you to give yourself a big old hug here. Being thankful that you spent this time on your mat. Take your stretchy band off of your thighs. Hug those thighs in. Let's come into your happy baby pose to open up those glutes. Bring the knees in towards the armpits. Lift your heels. 2 peace fingers, grab the big toes. Draw the knees in towards the mat. And you can rock gently from side to side. Nice deep breath here. Calm your body down. And then you can place the feet back down onto the floor. Soles of the feet come together to touch, knees open. Nice deep breath into your belly here. Big belly breath. Hands reach all the way up above you. Extend those legs nice and long. Point your toes. Whole body stretch here. Bend the knees once again. Roll to one side or the other. Press into your hands. And bring yourself back up to a seated position. Bring your palms together to touch down and bring your chin down towards your chest. Thank yourself for stepping on your mat today, for giving this time for your mind, your body, and your breath to all connect as one. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.